Oh, this is great.
This is a good
Let's
game.
go guess the crime. Right, let's find another criminal. Come on, I'm in. Let's find another one.
right,
Right.
okay.
What do we reckon David Fox did?
I reckon I'm going for crimes against music. Look at him. He's...
Well, it's Nevada.
Nevada. Oh, interesting. So Vegas, possibly.
What
Probably a
goes on in the
gambler.
desert stays in the desert.
Exactly.
As he buries
I'm going to
someone.
go rape.
No, I'm going to go domestic battery.
Domestic battery. Have we got higher or lower than domestic battery?
Murder.
Murder. Oh, he's in for a murder. He's gone strong. What are you going with, Tom?
I'm going for attempted murder.
Oh, okay. Oh, incompetent. Let's go see.
Earliest release date unknown. So,
Oh, he's not on death row, but we can get death row
But-
ones apparently.
well, we can see now incarcerated since 2021. Latest release date 2028. So it's probably not a big one.
See in the middle. Right, so let's see crime.
I
See
swear.
crime.
Oh, this is the most fun game.
Warning, the following podcast contains extreme themes and language and is not suitable for all audiences.
Yeah. Rolling.
3.
Rolling. We don't need a countdown. What are you doing?
I'm just getting excited.
We're not going live. Like, we're going to edit this afterwards.
5, 4.
Okay. 10.
Hello and welcome to Dead Men Talking with me, Rob Mulholland, him, a big fat cunt. We got a little not gay Tom.
Let's pod.
And we've also got, mate, it's another cunt. Hello, cunt. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm all right. You all right?
Yeah, welcome back, mate. Good to see you again.
Thanks for having us back.
It's like a little Christmas treat, isn't it?
It is. Every year we get visited by cunt instead of Santa.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I'm feeling Christmassy because I've seen Kunt.
Yeah. This year, I'd like for Christmas an offensive single.
Oh, sorry to disappoint you.
Yeah. You retired this year.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
retired from the Christmas single game like Lad Baby.
Well, this is it. So last year, for anyone who isn't aware, like how the fuck aren't you aware? We collaborated with Kunt on his single. Like, what'd you get to this year? Number 7 was it?
it
In
was
the top 10?
number 7 last Christmas.
Number 7 last Christmas with Fuck the Tories, and we did a little B-side called Sausage Roll Cunt, which was genuinely a bucket list moment for me. I don't know if I told you this at the time. I have always, since I was a kid, like a thing. I was like, I want a top 40 single. You know, just one point in my life. I'd love to do that.
If I'd have known that, I wouldn't have done it.
yeah, exactly. It'd have been like, nah.
Right, have gone higher.
yeah.
Yeah, like so that got to number 7, and our Sausage Roll Cunt, we looked into it, was by itself the 40th highest single. If you removed all the other data, Sausage Roll Cunt was number 40. So we're having that.
That's amazing. Yeah, it done really fucking well
Yeah.
out of all the versions. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was something people could relate to about it, I think.
We really scratched an itch, I think the British public had after
Yeah.
years of Lad Baby shit.
And we actually gave all our money to charity, didn't we?
Did we?
We gave £1
Oh,
to
right, yeah,
British Art Foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then made ourselves millionaires.
yeah.
But yeah, Lad Baby has turned it in this year. After what? How many fucking years of that prick?
5.
5
Yeah.
years in a row.
5 consecutive years.
Jesus Christ, this miserable shitty country.
Is it a quintuple of the worst fucking songs in
Isn't
history?
that just when you ruin a buffet?
Well done.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.
I'm so fucking glad that they've stopped doing it. I'm so fucking glad. But I think it's funny that they've sniffed that the tide was turning against them.
I would have liked to see what would have happened this year because last year they sold half what they did the year before.
That's interesting. It feels like so it sort of ran out.
Oh, I mean, definitely they'd have been up against it this year. And also last year, once Martin Lewis come out and said he was doing it, he got absolute fucking pelters.
He did, yeah.
And he just disappeared from the promotional campaign. He never done anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the fucking Hannah Ingram Moore of music, aren't they?
Yeah, they definitely are.
What, you want to have sex with Lad Baby?
I don't want to have sex with... Do you want to have sex with Captain Tom's daughter?
She's got a spa. That's nice. Like-
It would be a nice place to do it with
Exactly,
someone
yeah.
else.
Yeah, exactly. I'll bag anyone on a tiled floor. It's underfloor heating. It's lovely on your ass.
I think they saw what happened with Captain Tom's daughter, and they were
Yeah.
like, "Oh,
Yeah.
we don't want that to be us." And
And I don't know. Once there's a single in the charts specifically calling you a cunt, that would give me a reason to pause. Like, I don't really care about other people's opinion of me. But if there was a top 10 single going, Rob Mulholland is a fucking cunt, I'd be like, am I a cunt?
You'd just stop and reflect for a moment, wouldn't you?
You would. You've got to have a little think about your choices, haven't you, at that moment? So,
Yeah.
hopefully-
I've just had an idea for another single that we can do.
I don't think it's going to be as popular, mate.
If we got
unfortunately.
that to number 39, that'd be so good.
I haven't quite annoyed as many people as Lad Baby, though. I'm working on it, but
do you know?
maybe get there.
Do you know who has been annoying a lot of people recently?
Why? Don't segue off this. We're still talking about
I know,
this.
but we'll come in and out, ebb and flow.
No. We'll carry on talking about this. Don't fucking segue away.
Okay.
I watch it. I see his segues.
Okay.
No, I'm still interested in this.
No. Okay. You continue then.
Thank you.
Go.
So, was your decision to stop because Lad Baby did? Was it a downing of tools? It was sort of like.
No, it was kind of because we've sort of ploughed the furrow of division and lack of harmony, and it just becomes a bit demoralising. I think, to just kind of keep hitting your head up against the wall. I mean, they're fucked, aren't they, the Tories now? I mean, they're utterly fucking fucked.
Yeah.
And you could keep stamping on them when they're down. But they're fucked anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing we need to do. Everyone's seen what they're like. The COVID inquiry's bringing the last fucking worms out of the carcass.
Yeah.
And really, us adding anything this year would just be a bit pointless.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't need to.
No.
Just relax.
Yeah.
Have a year off.
Well, yeah, that's what I thought. It's just time for, just return to positivity and nice things.
Yeah.
And then I found this band, the Crackpots, who are doing a
All right.
song that completely... echoes all those sentiments, sort of
that's nice.
minds the happy Christmases of yesteryear.
Oh,
you
so
know,
you can just support them rather than having to do your own thing.
so I
that's
thought
nice.
I'd just throw my weight behind them, and just try and encourage everyone to check them out.
That's lovely. What's the Crackpots song called?
It's called Proper Christmas.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, well, maybe we could edit in a little bit of it. I don't know if that... Could we do that?
I don't think it's out now, but I'm sure you could probably find a clip on SoundCloud. I'll give you the link.
We'll have a little pop a little clip in it. Yeah, we should be supporting that.
Yeah, we'll
That's
put
nice.
that in now. Oh, we won't.
Yeah, well, either you've just heard a bit of that or Google it.
Did you
Well,
see...
people could always go to properchristmas.info, the website,
Oh, there we go.
to check
It's
it
an
out.
actual website. There
Yeah.
we go. Which
Did
I believe.
Yeah. So you've heard from this band that you have heard
Well,
of.
I don't know them, but
Sure.
I've heard of them.
You've heard of
and
them,
I like everything I've heard of them.
Yeah.
And I'd encourage people to go and support them.
Sure. Maybe by streaming it over and over again.
Yeah, or go in and buy multiple copies of it.
There you go. Yeah.
Streaming it over and over again on the volume 1, I remember. That was very important last year.
Yeah, although you're not allowed to. I got told off by the chart company whilst doing my Scrap the Monarchy single earlier this year for encouraging people to repeatedly stream things, which is apparently, against the rules.
How is it against the rules to tell people to listen to stuff?
That's
what?
Well, because if you're not a major record company who are paying for the charts,
Yeah.
then they will apply the rules very, very
Sure.
strictly upon you.
It is like dodgy as fuck, the record industry with that. Like, the reason that Spotify pays out so little is because Spotify gave stock to all the record companies, so they have an investment in paying artists as little as possible.
Oh,
It's all that.
really?
It's that level of corrupt, all that shit.
Well, it's
So,
it's no different to anything else, is it? Like the government and the royal family. It's just a big circle jerk.
yeah.
Just
So
to-
look forward to your single next year. Fuck Spotify. Yeah, might be a difficult one to get up the Spotify charts. But
Did you see that thing in the House of Commons when that guy said that MP stood up and he went, "Can you explain to me why 38% of the children in my constituency living below the poverty line?"
'Cause
And
it's
one
a
of the-
shithole.
Yeah, one of the MPs got caught going, "'Cause it's a shithole."
I mean,
He got absolutely panned, but at the same time, part of me was going, "That is funny." That's
do we know where he was talking about? Because that very much depends on whether I agree or not, innit?
was it-
Knaresborough.
Right. Okay, it's actually a very lovely town where I'm from.
We're going to find now.
Here we go. Tom's going to do.
He's googled MP. It's a shit.
I
There we
found
go.
it
He's
straight
absolutely
away.
smashed it. He
First
smashed
one.
it. He's done the best Googling he's ever done.
Stockton on team.
I was gigging in Stockton on Friday, and I very much concur.
Last time I was in Stockton for a gig, genuinely on my way into the gig, as I walked to the theatre, the one nice bit of Stockton, as I walked in, across the road, a lad threw a glass bottle at his mate's head, and his mate headed it, and then they both cheered. So, if you want to know what Stockton's like...
It's a mad place round there, around the northeast, because Stockton's shite,
Yeah.
Middlesbrough's fucking shite, Hartlepool is the worst, one of the worst towns in the country. It's fucking gross.
Was that where they hung the monkey?
Yes,
yeah,
it was, yeah.
It's also as well. It's quite a racist place, and it's so white.
What is that? Why they hung the monkey?
Yeah.
It's so white. It's so white, and they're like, "Oh, we don't like anyone who isn't white around here." And it's like, maybe they'd improve it a bit.
Yeah,
Like,
and to be honest, I don't think they're flocking to Hartlepool. When you're running away from fucking Libya, you're not going, I hope I can make it up to Hartlepool.
Yeah.
You know, you end up there by default, innit? Yeah.
but there are people around there that have money, but they live in like Yarm and
Yeah.
Stokesley and Durham and all the posh places.
Yeah, every shithole's got a village on the outside where the people who owned the shithole live.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. And like you live in the village outside Preston where people go to die, don't you?
Yeah, I live in a tiny little. There's about 80 people, and it's just old women, just old ass bitches.
Yeah. Just loves that dusty pussy. Can't get enough of it.
Would you live next door to Wayne Rooney?
He's in the same WhatsApp group.
I like it, man. They're quiet. Little old women are quiet. They go to bed at 7. They don't give you any hassle.
And also, people have this thing about old people, like feeling sorry for them wandering around Marks and Spencer's in their slippers, you know, eating buttered buns. But on VE Day, they were out sucking all the cocks. They sucked all them soldiers dry on VE Day. All
My
them
granddad
ladies
had a
that are-
lovely time.
Well, they deserved it.
Yeah,
you know, if anyone deserved their dick sucking, it was those people. I
Yeah,
think. Yeah,
definitely.
And those grandmas were doing their bit for the war effort by,
Yeah.
you know, getting down on their, you know, now creaky knees.
It was just help for heroes.
They should have kept that up
It was the original Help for Heroes, wasn't it? Fuck your puppy, fuck your little wreath at the cenotaph, get on your knees and show some proper respect for our soldiers.
That's a tradition they should have kept up. Every anniversary. That'd be so much better than a minute's silence.
Oh, what
a
about
minute's gobble.
Yeah, but the Premier League games.
And if they were doing that on the cenotaph, the protesters wouldn't have been able to get on it.
Exactly, yeah.
That's true. That would have blocked them right off. Would have
about-
really discouraged them.
a 21 gun salute, but it's a bukkake?
A 21 cum salute.
yeah.
The cenotaph kind of looks like a big dick as well.
It does. It's very phallic.
I've been getting slightly more interested in wars and stuff and World War.
Yeah,
and
because
things.
you're a middle-aged man.
Yeah.
It's
I've been
just-
getting slightly more interested in it. Do you know what I think is?
It's about time you became a war nonce.
Do you know
this
what-
was
Yeah.
it's like you've got such heavy books
But-
about tanks in his toilet energy.
But my thing is, I like.
He
to
can't be
think
that,
about,
he's in the dark.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have a light in his toilet, he just shits in the dark.
I like to in one of the toilets. I just put.
I had
You
a
don't
mate.
need to see where you shit.
How confident are you that it's a toilet?
I mean, anything's a toilet, really, isn't it? Sort of by definition.
I had a mate that would only poo in the nude.
I know someone like that as well. It's crazy.
What,
But he-
would get fully naked?
Yeah.
What about a public toilet?
Yeah, I mean,
Well, like hang it on the
I
peg
don't
on the
know
door.
about public toilet, but
Yeah.
in his own home, he would only poo in the nude. And I said, well, what do you do in winter when it's cold? He said he puts a dressing gown on backwards.
What? Like he's doing surgery?
Yeah, like he's a patient.
Jamie Hutchinson wears a towel when he shits. He's got a pooing towel, right? Our mate Jamie. He's got a towel specifically to wrap round himself when he's having a shit. And
Is it that traumatic?
This is it.
Or is it like he's finished a marathon?
No.
It's more like someone's giving him a bag of rice off the back of a helicopter.
It's like it's like a Romanian refugee grandmother. He just sort of draws it around him like that. And he
looks
just
like he's
does
been rescued from a fire.
Yeah. I was like, I've never considered a pooing outfit. I just go in whatever I'm in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I also
I
as
remove
well-
the trousers and pants normally. That's me move.
I
What,
think
all the way off?
No, just down to my feet, mate.
Yeah.
I leave them around the ankles normally.
Yeah.
you know,
The
'cause
stand- the
they're going to
standard
come back
method.
up soon.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
say that's a pretty standard shitting method. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I'll get all my clothes out the way of poo, and then I'll poo. Like, there's no need to take it off. Like,
Yeah.
taking your top off to shit is madness.
Yeah. Although I could understand it with you. You might get like folds and stuff dripping into it, because you're a big fat cunt.
Usually I get upset by things like this, but I've been getting more into war and I realise that escalation is how things start.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm fascinated by? I always think, if you were fighting in World War II, if you survived and came back,
Yeah.
what a time to be alive.
What do you mean?
Women outnumber men about 25 to 1 because they're all dead.
Yeah, but they're all like fucking.
Any job is yours.
They're late
Oh, was
1940s women with hairy, stinky fannies. Like,
Oh yeah, but also a lot of them are grieving. And I remember my dad's mate saying a funeral's a great place for a dangle. Just loads of upset women need comforting.
Yeah, you've got a uniform. You're a hero. Yeah,
You're in good shape, probably.
Yeah, you've got some trauma that makes you seem all like mysterious because when you drink, you cry.
Imagine how easy it is to get like a great job.
Yeah.
Imagine being unemployed in 1946
Yeah.
when there's just every man was like decimated. You can just walk into whichever job you want and be like, I'm gonna work.
Yeah,
here."
but you might turn up and the building isn't there anymore.
But yeah, and also it's 1946. It wasn't like you could go be a graphic designer. You couldn't like wander in and like, I'm gonna work at a tech startup.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like a fucking spraying doors or like working down a pit.
You're gonna be a builder,
Yeah.
rebuilding all the buildings.
Yeah, and builders make loads of money.
They do
Not in
now.
1946.
Oh, I got another thing as well, right? So, and I don't know if I've mentioned this on here. I probably have. You know the evacuation thing where they took all the kids from London and sent them out to
Be fiddled with in the countryside.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, sent them out to the countryside. What?
Yeah. Who was volunteering?
What a golden age to be a paedophile.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just knock on the door. This is yours for a few years, and it's already traumatized, and we're not going to ask questions.
Yeah, keep it in your house that's very remote.
Yeah. Yeah, can't tell its parents because they're dead. There's no fucking downside.
Has there ever
at
been
all.
another time when paedophiles could just mail order children? Because, like, essentially at that point you could go, yeah, I'll have 3. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'll fuck me way through my own kids. Now here's another 5 turning up on the farm. Brilliant.
I fancy a cockney.
The only problem is, though, it's not really like mail order. It's more like, when you order a mystery box off a clothing website. Because
you do get what you're given.
Yeah, because you can't really go, I want a thin kid.
There were fewer fat ones, though, because of rationing.
There was fewer fat ones, wasn't there? But maybe that's what you like.
They soon got thin as well, running away from them farmers with their trousers around their ankles.
Run away from the bombing straight into a bumming.
I know you've never seen a pig before, but have you seen a sausage?
Yeah, I just thought, what a time to be alive.
It was a golden age for paedophiles, because also people had bigger fish to fry, innit? If a few kids got nonce, that's slipping through the cracks at that point.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
We've got 6 million Jews getting gassed. We've got bigger things to worry
The
about.
spoils of war, innit?
Yeah. Is this why you're now interested in war? Because you read about all the fucking systematic rape that goes on in it, and you're like, brilliant. I'd love to get involved in a bit of that. You'd basically like to be the cleanup crew after a war, wouldn't it? When you really go in and just traumatise the population.
Yeah.
You basically want to fight in Cambodia.
No, I just think I don't know. When I was a kid, I used to get told about war in school and stuff, and I was like, I don't care about that. But then
I'm going to make myself too fat to get conscripted.
But
I'm not
no.
going to fit in a trench. I'll be fine.
I would have lasted, honestly. I don't reckon I'd have made it through training.
No, of course you wouldn't have done. You have to do exercise. You can't make it upstairs.
I've made it upstairs twice today.
Well done. Jesus Christ.
But how long do you reckon you would have lasted?
Oh, not long. I'm 6'7". Trench warfare isn't for me. It's
Oh, yeah,
really
you'll
not. It's
get
really
it.
not built for my strengths, is it? As soon as the first time I need to go take a piss, my head's getting sniped off.
Also, as well, I've seen you trying to sort of leave a room on time.
Yeah, I'm riddled with ADHD, so I can't if I try and leave somewhere. Literally, when I came here today, I got to the front door, realised I'd left my keys in my car and not locked it. Went back to my car, saw that my car was locked, realised my keys were just in another pocket. Right, if I'm doing that on the battlefront, if I've left my rifle behind when we've got to go over the top,
Now, that might be all right if you're the last one over the top. You'd be the last one alive.
That's why there's
true.
so many of them nowadays, isn't there?
Yeah, we got selected. Yeah. That's actually very true. I probably would miss the bit when everyone goes over the top and be like, oh shit, and then I'd look over and go, oh, I don't fancy that. Oh, looks minging out there.
Literally everyone's saying they've got fucking ADHD nowadays.
Yeah.
And they haven't.
Right, yeah.
But surely, like, there was still those people.
It's still the same percentage, yeah. We're
Just
like,
they
you know,
survived better.
I'm getting very overstimulated by these loud bangs. Again, it's a bigger fish to fry thing. Like, you know, I didn't realise I had ADHD till my life got significantly better, and I sort of went, oh right, I'll fix this bit as well. You know, it wasn't the first thing that came up in my life. So I reckon if there's a war going on, you're not really looking for neurodivergence, are you? You know,
Yeah.
we've all got mental health problems, mate. We're in a war. Yeah.
Yeah. The diversity suddenly means a lot less in a war, doesn't it? Like, look, this battalion's looking awfully straight white male.
God, like, would you go if there was conscription now?
No.
It sounds shit.
Yeah, it does sound shit.
No amount. You know how stubborn I am. No amount of like, oh, women all think you're a pussy.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, sound, yeah.
Give me all
Fine.
the,
No, you'll be left here with them all.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. They're not
And,
left
you know,
alone.
you can play the card that I was too sensitive to go and kill
Is that-
everyone.
Yeah.
Yes, that's you're totally. And I'm a fucking vegetarian as it is, mate. That's totally my market. Like,
But being a coward nowadays is really attractive.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'd be wearing those white feathers in my hat. Like, give me some more. I'm going to look fabulous.
Conscientious objector, innit?
That's what it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They used to go like the way they used to do it to test people in like those court cases. They go, if there was a German in your sister's bedroom raping her, would you stop it? Right? And like, you know, would you intervene
Would
with
you
violence?
stop it?
Would you intervene with violence? If they were saying they were a pacifist, and like, if you're a true pacifist, you shouldn't intervene with violence even in that point. But all you got to do is just say, yeah, no, I'd let him rape her, and then you don't have to go to war.
No.
That's all you got to do.
I'd
How
be-
big is he?
I'd be like, stop him. I'd egg him on.
Yeah, I'd wank him off.
I'd join in, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's, you know, because you're not only a pacifist, but you are a gay. So you'd love that, wouldn't you? Because he's gay.
'Cause he's gay.
Yeah, that's a new thing they've started doing.
It's not a new thing. You've always been, haven't you? Actually, that's a good way to get out of war. You're not allowed to be gay in war. are
Oh,
you?
is that really true?
I don't know. What are the do you know the current rules in the British
Yeah.
Army? Can you be gay now?
Yeah, you can be gay, but not in the dorm.
Right. You can just sort of generally be gay.
Yeah,
You can't really
generally
be
Gen-
bumming people
Yeah,
and that.
no
right,
bumming.
Right, no bumming.
No bumming.
Right, but you can be theoretically gay.
Everything up to bumming,
Right.
but no bumming.
You're allowed to watch a musical.
Yeah. Yeah,
Genuine.
RuPaul's Drag Race.
Fine.
Yeah, fine.
But just don't bum
Don't
anyone.
bum anyone.
No rimming.
No.
None of it. Leave those asses alone.
Until leave.
Until-
Then anything goes.
right, then, you know, you got 2 weeks. What you
Yeah.
do at that time is up to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
bumming
right.
is encouraged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's very
Everyone
progressive.
Everyone
Get
get
all
a
your
bum buddy.
Get all your bumming out the way.
Yeah.
Then back into battle.
We've got serious war business when you get back. Yeah.
Genuine question.
Hobbling
Okay.
over the top.
So they get conscription back in the army,
Yeah.
and this is for you are fighting for Palestine against Israel, so you're losing.
What? Britain's
Um,
flipped sides. We've done a heel turn. We've decided we're
I'm just trying to think of like a war that you're just not going to win, right?
right.
So conscription,
I think Britain could beat
But-
Israel.
but
Fucking have him.
right, if you're gay, you can't fight,
Yeah.
but they need proper proof, so you have to film yourself
Yeah.
getting ass fucked by a man.
I'd rather be fucked in the ass and go to war.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 yeah,
Yeah.
I think I would actually.
Like,
as well.
look, right.
Yeah, but
Can I not just film myself getting wanked off?
Can you pick
No,
I
no,
have to
no.
be bummed.
You've gotta
No,
be bummed.
you have to be ass.
So
fucked.
if you're a gay that doesn't like being bummed,
You
then
just
you have
got
to go to
suck off
war.
one
So
side.
yeah.
it's only people who get bummed who can't go.
Yeah.
Can you
yeah,
pick
yeah.
who's bumming you?
Oh,
I
that's
think-
good shit.
I think they should be within reason, but you can't pick just someone because they've got a tiny little knob. I think it's got to be someone with a fucking, you know, packing some heat.
Yeah.
Gotta be, yeah.
It's got to. The minimum is that they.
It's Francis Ngannou.
Oh my lord!
You've got to be really
Oh,
committed.
God.
I
No,
mean, he punches harder than anyone else on earth. I can only imagine how hard he comes.
Weird job for him in the British Army.
Yeah,
to be the
well, you know,
bummer.
he's not in the UFC anymore, mate. He needs that contract, isn't he?
That's so. Imagine speaking to Francis Ngannou and being like, "We've got a job for you in the British Army." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to go fight." No, no, we've got a different skill for you. We're guessing you've got a massive cock,
Yeah.
so we're going to
But
put you to work that way.
Here's how I'd look at it, right? Like, I know a bunch of old soldiers and old gays, right? And the old gays, very happy, lovely lives, you know. The old soldiers, very sad alcoholics, you know.
Yeah.
I'd rather be a happy old gay, you know.
Would
Yeah,
you?
that's true,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely, yeah.
How many happy old gays do you know?
I don't know if I know any sad old gays.
Do you know
Barrymore?
Yeah, that's one. He's pretty sad, yeah.
Barrymore's a pretty
Pretty
sad
sad.
old
I don't
guy,
know him, though, and I am blocked by him on Twitter, which I think is the opposite of knowing him.
How did you get blocked by him?
Well, because
We've all been blocked by him now.
Yeah. we read his autobiography on here, and then we ran a poll, because you
What the
it's
one he wrote before all the?
No,
Yeah.
after. So he's
Oh,
got
right.
his explanation, and you know all
It's
about the
literally,
case, innit?
it's just behind you there, mate.
on the shelf.
It's just
But,
behind
like,
you on the show. We ran a poll, bummed or unbummed.
So was Stuart Lubbock, when he left that pool, bummed or unbummed? Because Barrymore obviously claims that Lubbock was bummed at the hospital,
Yeah.
which is insane. So
But that's just like a kid stood next to like a broken cup and
Yeah.
going, it just fell off the side.
it's exactly that. So we ran a poll, bummed or unbummed. Was Stuart Lubbock
And
bummed or unbummed?
it got picked up by the Justice for Stephen Lubbock campaign.
Stuart Lubbock.
Stuart Lubbock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then,
it's not the worst thing to happen to him, is it?
getting misnamed on a podcast. But then I just kept commenting bummed on all his posts until he blocked me. Yeah.
So what was the final result of the poll? How many?
Oh, very heavily towards bummed, but there are still a few who claim unbummed out there, and more power to them. And if you want to express your opinion, you can buy T-shirts at our website with bummed or unbummed on them.
Yeah, it's like,
That's Barrymore's unbummed bots, isn't it? They're the only ones that would vote.
Yeah. Barrymore's got a fucking garage full of them. Just trying to skew the poll numbers back to himself. He got in trouble for telling all his mates to get involved.
Yeah, he's a funny one, Michael Barrymore, isn't he? Like, because he was everywhere and then just...
Yeah, you bum one person to death.
Yeah.
Cancel culture, innit?
He's sort of back now, though. He does some TV stuff now and again. Not like presenting, but he's been on like This Morning and stuff.
He's been on This Morning.
But yeah, for someone who, like, such a big controversy, he does bits and bobs, like.
Yeah.
Well, it's not what he would hope, though, is it?
No.
He wants to be Mr. Saturday Night.
Yeah, he's not getting another game show.
Yeah,
No,
he
he's
was like
not going to be carrying old grannies around anymore, is he?
No.
Whatever happened to Brian Connolly?
What do you mean?
Like, he used to be on everything, didn't he?
Yeah.
Is he in Coronation Street or EastEnders or one of
Yeah,
them?
He was
one
in
of them
Corrie for a
soaps,
while.
Google him.
Yeah.
He
I don't
used to
think
be
he had a
presenting-
controversy. I think he just that's
no,
how
but-
careers go, mate.
He used to present everything. And then just overnight, people got, I think you've got the wrong one there, mate.
Yeah.
That's the singer of the suite.
Yeah. There we go. That's him.
That's him.
Is that what he looks like now?
Yeah, well, he's
He
older.
looks like one of the guys from Steps that killed himself.
What?
Not Steps, Eskil 7.
Does he?
A little bit. Well, no.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
man.
he was in EastEnders quite recently.
Yeah.
Only ended in 2023.
There you go.
Well, that's what he's up to nowadays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing.
for-
Nothing.
How much do you reckon
Why'd
he's
you bring
getting
him up?
for a celebrity appearance? Because he
Oh,
just
a
he used to be
lot.
on everything.
Yeah, he'll be quite a bit.
It'd be expensive.
We're trying to, for our festival, we want to try and hire the worst celebrity we possibly can. We want to get like when people do those, like they do a celebrity appearance where they sort
Yeah.
of turn up and they're
Yeah.
like, "Hello." We want one of those, but like the shittest one we possibly can.
But what about somebody from Liberty X?
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh, that'd be good.
You wouldn't even know if they were there, though. That's the problem.
Why don't we get a lookalike of him?
Oh, for fuck's sake, Tom.
Dean Gaffney.
Dean Gaffney's pretty low
I
rent.
think Dean
yeah.
Gaffney's like the go-to shit celebrity, isn't he?
He's
Think
right
is
in
that
there.
too obvious?
Maybe, but it's in that sort of the
Why
right
don't
realm.
we-
Definitely.
Why don't we hire a random person and say that we've booked like Danny from Hearsay or something like that?
Yeah, just get loads of people to take a photo with just a random man. No
Like-
one would have any idea.
Like Chantel from when she was in the Celebrity Big Brother house, and they just said she was a celebrity. She wasn't.
Yeah, it's how my mate used to sleep with people. He used to tell them that we were in a famous emo band, and then he'd get a picture of this emo band up, and he'd point to me and him, and then he'd point to two different people in the photo and go, "Look," and I'd be like, "Yeah, I play bass," and then I'd just walk off and leave him to it. Yeah, so it can be done.
Yeah,
My mate
but-
Gaz convinced a girl he was Tom Cleverly once.
Yeah.
My mate Gaz is bald.
But yeah, we are trying to get this guy. We spoke about this on our Patreon episode last week. This guy, John Barry, he's a former Jimmy Savile lookalike, and we want to get him to come to the event. And the thing with him is, doesn't look like Savile at all, does he? Until he puts the hat on and everything. It's all in the costume.
But everyone looks like Savile if they wore that costume.
Yeah.
Exactly, 100%. But without it, looks like David Moyes.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Could you? Is he back in the game now?
Well, I don't think he's in the Savile game. This is very much an article about him losing all his work.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like, obviously the people don't want Jimmy Savile at their parties anymore.
What date is that from?
Oh, it's from a while ago. It's 2017. Yeah, he's still about, though. We Googled him. He's an extra and stuff. So he's still, like, you know, he's still in the biz. So
he'd do it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, come on. Get the suit back out. It's got to be in the back of a cupboard somewhere, innit? Because you can't take it to the charity shop, can you? Can't turn up down Scope with a Jimmy Savile costume in a carrier bag.
You can put it in the bin, though.
I've got a Jimmy Savile, like an original suit from Top of the Pops that he wore on Top of the Pops.
One of his originals?
Yeah.
Is that what you wore in Jimmy Savile and the Sexy Kids video?
Oh, no, that was
a fake
that
one.
was just a costume.
Yeah.
But this bloke come up to me at a gig in about, it must have been about like 2013.
So is this post him dying and it coming out?
So, yeah, he died. When did he die? Was it
can't remember.
2011-ish?
Right, so it's after. Everyone knows he's a nonce.
Yeah, and I done my song, Jimmy Savile and the Sexy Kids, and then...
One of my favourites.
Thanks. I was out, I was touring around, I think it was like the year after, like 2013 maybe, and this girl just came up and said, my mate's an antique dealer, and he's got a Jimmy Savile jumpsuit. It's like a denim jumpsuit that he wore on Top of the Pops. Would you be in the market for it?
Of course.
And I said, well, where'd he get it? She said, oh, he got it at the auction after, because, you know, all his stuff was auctioned off.
Yeah, and like when he first dies, you got to think that's a great investment. National treasure just died. This stuff's going to rocket in value.
Yeah.
Then a week later, you'd be like,
Yeah,
fucking
fuck,
hell.
it's like the Rolf Harris paintings, isn't it?
yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, if I'm buying that tracksuit, I'm washing it.
Well, you get under a UV light.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
It's like CSI.
To be fair,
That's weird. Just near the crotch, there's a child's fingernail.
like you have to remind me that like, we need to get a Rolf Harris painting in the studio. If
How
anyone's
much
got
are
a
they?
lead,
Google how much they are.
yeah. Can we, I don't reckon they're probably for sale that much anymore. But if anyone's got one and wants to get rid of it, because look, you're not selling it elsewhere, get in touch with us. We'd love to buy it for the studio. That'd be a lovely bit of art to have around the place.
I've had a few people say, oh, I've got a Rolf Harris painting up in my loft. I used to have it up on the wall. I'm like, well, sell it to me then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll fucking have that.
I did some filming once for CBBC, and in the background of a shot was a Rolf Harris signed picture, and no one noticed until we got back to the edit. I'm like, oh shit.
Have you?
So there's one for like 300 quid. Can we just buy that?
Look, £1,125 for an original self-portrait.
I know it's lovely, but
It's been reduced from 1,250.
can we send,
25 quid off.
It's Black Friday, isn't it?
can we send them an offer? Because it's a bit out of our price range. That
2 quid.
Yeah, no,
I'll
it's
tell
just
you
a black.
what.
Oh, it says make offer. Can we just offer him 100 quid?
I'll tell you what, right? People always fucking.
Yeah. We'll have a go later. We'll try and buy one of those. 'Cause that'd be good.
People always fucking talk shit about Rolf Harris for being a paedophile, but I'll tell you what, no one ever says what a good painter he was.
Because he wasn't. Paintings are shit.
I think that's a good picture.
It's fine.
You couldn't do better.
No,
than that.
but that's not the only marker of art, whether I can do it. I'm not a great artist. It's like, I would say his stuff was very pedestrian. It's like, I've done a picture of a lady. It's not like, there's not great art.
It looks quite like him, though.
It does, in that sense.
I always
fine.
judge art by whether it looks like the person it's meant to look like.
Right, well, I think since cameras have been invented, that's pointless.
It's either,
If you want a picture to look like someone, take a fucking photo.
that is either Rolf Harris or the KFC guy.
Yeah.
Two
It's-
people that it could
Well,
be.
they're interchangeable, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Both took a secret to their grave.
But yeah, he's got a big fat
God.
floaty hand. I would like that.
Imagine
painting in the
getting
studio.
raped by the KFC guy.
Yeah, it's finger licking good.
Yeah, well, at least he'd have greasy fingers. Wouldn't be trying to stick it in dry.
Just that.
He'd have one of
voice-
those little wipe sachet packets for afterwards.
Just that voice fucking. Well, now I do declare you've got the tightest bumhole I ever did see.
Using a bolo tie as a cock ring. But yeah, I would love that for the studio, but I don't think we can spend 1,100 quid on a Rolf Harris painting.
No, I think that is a bit of a waste.
It's a little bit much.
What
for
about
us.
Charles Bronson? He paints.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're the criminal.
yeah, I'm aware of him. Yeah,
Yeah. How much do his stuff go for?
I reckon probably more because like people will be put off from Rolf, whereas people want Charles Bronson stuff because
Yeah,
he's a violent Batman.
he was a good kind of criminal.
Exactly,
Yeah.
just violent, kicks people's heads in,
Yeah.
didn't nonce.
Well, I mean,
People-
Original $6,000 here.
There you go. See.
6. Let's have a look at that.
Yeah, because also like in like
Do you
the
know what?
outsider art world, I bet it's very coveted.
I don't
you know?
care how hard he is. That's fucking shite.
Yeah, that's not great. I'd love to watch you have this conversation where you critique Charles Bronson's artwork.
I'll
to him.
tell him to his fucking face, mate.
I don't think you would.
That is
I don't think you would.
back of an exercise.
Are
book,
you
yeah.
aware of Charles Bronson?
Yeah, he's old. Fuck him.
He's a
He's
little
old now,
he's a
he's an old
little bit
fella.
unpredictable.
Yeah, he's quite tasty. I would say he's a little bit handy,
Yeah,
Charles
well,
Bronson.
he is unpredictable, so there's equally a chance that he might go.
You
"Do
know,
you
I
what?
respect
Fair
that.
enough."
I
Yeah,
respect
yeah.
you for being honest enough. Thank you. Everyone else always sucks
Yeah.
up to me.
Yeah, but then when you
Finally.
walked away looking pleased with yourself, there's an axe in the back of your head.
Yeah. Like, yeah, no, I reckon if I met Charles Bronson, I'd be like, that's a lovely painting. Well
You're a
done.
pussy.
Yes,
So
I'm
pussy.
scared of Charles Bronson. What a fanny. I think Charles Bronson would beat me in a fight. Like, yes.
Stop being a pussy
That's
around
not
him.
being a
He'd
pu-
respect
I'm
you more if you say to him, "Look, Charles, I don't think you're very good at that."
Famously, Charles Bronson loves constructive criticism. That's the thing about him. He's very reasonable.
Yeah, but you just go, mate, I don't think that's good. I think you are bad at that thing that you try to be good
That
at.
you love.
It'll
The only
just
thing keeping you
encourage him.
sane.
It'll encourage him to get better.
Yeah, exactly. Because otherwise, he's just trotting this shite out because no one's man enough to say you're fucking shit. And so his art
I don't
suffers.
think he really listens to feedback. It's very much been the story of his life. People giving him constructive pointers like, hey, can you stop stabbing that warden? And he keeps going, no, I think I'm going to continue stabbing this warden.
Yeah, and that's why he's got this fucking Crayola nightmare.
Yeah. It sells for $6,000.
Oh, can we write to him?
Yeah.
I would happily
What, do you
write.
want to
I
marry
think-
him,
I
you
think I
fucking
tried-
homo?
I think
Oh,
when I
no, they're
first
going
started
to
on
stop
here,
all that, aren't they?
Are they, what? They
They're
can stop.
going to stop people in prison marrying, I think.
Are they?
Yeah,
Why?
because like they were getting their end away, and it was making people annoyed. The idea of people.
Prisoners
in-
with empty
yeah,
bollocks.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, oh,
Wait a minute.
If-
We need to get a prison pen pal for this podcast.
K-Bell. We've already got a prisoner inside.
No,
who's
like
a
an
fan.
actual
He's
murderer.
inside. I got-
Ian Watkins from The Lost Prophets.
yeah.
Let's.
He's got plenty of time on his hands. Yeah.
Dear Ian, what are you up to?
It might be a little strong for my blood, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
maybe.
Ian, he's pretty top tier, I think. Might be the worst prisoner.
I reckon Philpott.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mick Philpott's worse. I think it's one thing to try and bum a baby. I, think
And
it's-
in at 3.
I don't think you get worse than Philpott.
Yeah.
I think he's the worst.
Well, like, Ian Watkins did bum a baby. So, he didn't attempt
don't
it.
think he did.
No, he did. He tried to
He
bum
tried,
a
but
baby.
He
didn't
tried
actually
to bum
do
a
it.
baby.
Right, but,
That we know of.
yeah, when you say you try to bum a baby, I count that as bumming a baby. If your penis is attempted...
Oh, I don't know if he physically
No,
tried to. He tried to
didn't-
arrange
He
it.
didn't. He
did try
didn't
and
get to the point where he was just about to fucking stick his dick in a
fucked a
baby's
baby.
arse and go, "Well, this logistically
sorry,
isn't going to work for me." He couldn't.
That's how it
engineer the
works. You've got a gaffer
opportunity.
tape around the belly, otherwise they pop.
Jesus Christ!
It's not going to say on Wikipedia whether he bummed them or not, Tom. I think they're probably going to use a bit more technical language on there.
Yeah, and that's what I'm looking for, the technical language.
So what?
I'm not. I didn't go there expecting to say
no,
Ian
I
Watkins
want to
bumped
hear
a
it.
baby.
I want to hear it from your mouth. What technical language specifically are you looking for to go with bum a baby?
Ian Watkins bummed an infant.
But like one of his things is
There
like,
you go. I can see middle paragraph, second line. Watkins pleaded guilty to attempted.
Oh yeah, attempted rape.
Yeah,
Yeah, that isn't just thinking about it. He's had a go.
yeah. But no, he's not.
He's had a bash.
No, but as in he's tried to find one.
That's
yeah,
not
I think that's what he got done for. He was trying to arrange it. I don't think he actually got a baby.
I think he got a baby.
I mean, he might
got-
have,
got-
but he
he
did
got-
get found guilty of
He got
having
his
a baby.
his ex-girlfriend was like bringing his baby around to get abused and shit. Like his ex-girlfriend was like involved in it and was her kid and
Christ.
shit.
Yeah.
yeah. There's like loads of really like fucked up shit with it. I read a lot of articles about this at the time, and yeah, there's like it's really.
There's a really
it's like-
easy way to solve this.
Yeah,
When we write him a letter, we'll ask him.
yeah. We'll just ask him.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Dear
thought.
Ian, did you bum those babies? Signed, Dead Men Talking.
Well, he's got no reason to lie.
That's true. You've already been caught at this point. You know, you might as well
Have you seen at the bottom of that second paragraph when they tried to decrypt a hidden drive on his laptop? They managed to bypass the encrypted password to Watkins' laptop, noting that it read, "I fuck kids."
Yeah. That was it. Yeah. He had like that, and his password for his like child porn folder was megalols.
Yeah. No, that's what he referred to his sex offences as.
Yeah, he
megalols.
recorded them and all that, but it was like a catchphrase he used, and it's like it comes up all the way through all of his stuff. It was like his catchphrase was megalols.
Do you know what?
Which, as soon as an adult man says megalols, you're a pedo.
Oh,
You know?
I mean,
You've
as far
just
as
said
I'm-
it.
Oh shit! Oh god! Now I'm horny for kids.
As far as I'm concerned,
Well, luckily
that's-
there'll be some kids getting evacuated from.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, war's kicking off all over the
Yeah,
place.
war's
Maybe get a
on
little
country soon.
Palestinian one.
Dear Ian, I've just said megalols. Do you have any advice for me?
Yeah, can we have a look at can you Google prison pen pals? I
don't think he's part of the scheme.
No, but I mean, in my head, it's like a dating service, and you get to like like Plenty of Fish. You get to be like, I only want to speak to rapists and murderers.
My hobbies are exercising in the yard and cooking soups.
It's a writer prisoner. That's
Yeah.
pretty American, isn't it?
But like these will be like the problem is the ones that they'll give you this are all the ones who are on good behaviour, the ones who are nice, all the ones who've done a bit of tax fraud.
Well,
and stuff.
I
They'd be
reckon-
good.
you
They'd
know.
be interesting.
I
if
reckon we
got
could
one.
maybe get one and corrupt them.
Now you want to get one who you can go in and visit and sneak in a sharpened toothbrush up your bum.
Yeah.
He just wants to put a toothbrush up his ass because he's gay.
Nah, we don't need to smuggle a small phone. Give us one of them big ones.
Does anyone want a large dildo bringing? What have you got? What have you done here, Tom?
I'm a writer prisoner, but it's a terrible, terrible website.
Right.
Ah, yes, of course.
Oh yeah, it's the
Here we
website
go.
again, is it? There we
Why
go.
has it got
Americans.
model pictures like that?
Yeah. Look at Felix posing.
Look at Felix.
Look at that background.
Yeah. Well, that's just going to be a nice painting in the prison, isn't it? Like, you know, they like it's paint on a wall. But like,
It should say what they've done.
yeah, there should be. You should be able to search by category.
But
'cause
that
they've got
takes
like,
out the mystery of it.
they've got
No,
like,
but that's all you want to know,
Yeah.
innit?
I want to filter by, you know, sex crimes, violent crimes, tax crimes, you know, white collar crimes you don't want.
Do we just write to one in America?
Yeah, which state's going to have the most pedos, do you reckon?
Oh, I think Texas is going to have the best criminals.
Maybe. Everything's bigger in Texas, isn't it?
Oh, probably not pedos then.
Yeah, it must be awful to be a paedophile.
It's massive. Trying to
Massive
build massive
kids.
kids.
It's the opposite of what you want.
Rhode Island's the smallest state.
What about West Virginia?
Well,
Yeah, Virgins.
yeah, the Virgin Islands is one of the options there.
Virgin Islands. Yeah, that's what we want in
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Virgin
yeah.
Islands.
There we go. Oh, there's no inmates in the Virgin Islands available to write.
All right, we'll go.
That's disappointing.
We'll just go Virginia.
I don't know why we need to nail it down by state, to be honest with you, mate. But
Joshua Sizemore. he's a
he looks
pedo.
like a pedo. Yeah, let's see what he's up to. Probably shouldn't say his name. Maybe bleep that.
Why? What's going to happen?
He's a prisoner in America.
How safe do you want to be?
Because
That
knowing our luck, he'll be a mob boss. Like this is how it always goes with
he's not a. Look how far apart his eyes are. He's not a mob boss. He's
Uh,
a snitch. Hey, Joshua Sizemore, you're a fucking snitch.
Oh, he's not talked about any of his crimes. in
It
his
says here,
profile.
right? Just stop scrolling for a second. It says, I sold cars and did finance for a few years, but got bored being behind a desk. What did you do then?
Yeah.
What did that lead to? That boredom?
Drugs, I reckon.
Kid bumming.
I reckon he's done fraud.
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
No, look, fishing, hunting, hiking, camping.
Burying.
Something went on, yeah.
Burning.
Raping.
Drowning. Raping. Yeah, exactly. These all follow on.
Dismembering.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
severing.
Incarceration information. He's out soon.
Go down. 'Cause it says
See
it
crime.
costs-
Incarcerated
it
for.
says
See crime.
See crime.
You can click see crime. Here we go.
I
Let's drum
swear,
roll.
if it says
It's going to
sign
make you
off-
sign. Yeah, make
Here
you
we
sign
go.
in.
Possession of narcotics.
There
I
we
was
go,
right.
yeah.
Fuck off.
But like,
Oh, this is such a fun game.
oh, this is great.
This is a good
Let's go
game.
guess the crime.
Yes.
Right, let's find another criminal. Come on, I'm in. Let's find another one.
All
Right.
right, okay.
What do we reckon David Fox did? Come on, let's have a look.
Uh,
David Fox.
I reckon I'm going for crimes against music. Look at him. He's.
Well,
I'm
it's Nevada.
Nevada. Oh, interesting. So Vegas, possibly.
What
Probably a
goes on in the
gambler.
desert stays in the desert.
Exactly.
Has he buried
I'm going to
someone?
go rape.
No, I'm going to go domestic battery.
Domestic battery. Have we got higher or lower than domestic battery?
Murder.
Murder. Oh, he's in for a murder. He's gone strong. What are you going with, Tom?
I'm going for attempted murder.
Oh, okay. Oh, incompetent. Let's go see.
Earliest release date unknown.
Oh, he's not on death row, but we can get death row ones apparently.
Well, we can see now incarcerated since 2021. Latest release date 2028. So it's probably not a big one.
See in the middle. Right. So let's see crime.
I swear. Oh, this is the most fun game.
Forgery. Habitual offender.
Habitual forgery. That's a great crime. That's really like dashing, isn't it? Being a forger.
Yeah, but would you want a pen pal that you couldn't trust?
Is that really his signature?
Yeah, how do you know the letters from him?
Yeah. Dear David, thank you for your previous letter where you asked me what my mother's maiden name was.
I'm pleased to hear you've become a prince in Nigeria.
Yeah. In case you're wondering, my birthday is on the 3rd of July.
I think we should
that's a
write.
good
I think
one.
we should start writing to one.
Yeah. Well, let's keep going. Let's find another one.
This is
Let's
a
find a
fun
really
game.
good crime. Let's find somebody who's done something that looks like they've done something fucked up. Let's have a
Look,
look.
what about Felix Graves' Hard
All right,
on?
like, yeah,
He's
'cause
got the word Graves and it rhymes
got
with hard on.
Yeah.
Got to be good.
Necrophiliac.
Yeah, he's got a rape to corpse. I'm going rape to corpse, rape and murder. But he's got a little bit of he looks nice. You know what I mean? In his
He
photo,
looks
he's
confident.
He's got like a fun like hey.
But Jeffrey Dahmer looked fun.
Yeah, that's true. I'm never judgmental. No, because of my crimes. Latest release date is 2023, so 10 years. So probably not a rape and a murder, but it could be one of them.
Incarcerated since 2007.
Oh, it's a big one.
He's done
16 years minimum. So that's like murder level, isn't it? Like at that
Oh,
point.
it's more than that. It's 26 years.
Oh, yeah, shit. Sorry. Yeah, I thought it was 2017. Yeah.
26 years.
Oh.
I think it's kidnap
Graves hard on.
or armed robbery.
I'm going to go with drugs again.
Drugs.
Rape of a minor.
Rape of a minor. Oh, I don't think they're letting him write stuff if he's a nonce. I'm going to go with adult rape.
No, I meant
What would you
I meant
say?
someone that minds.
Look at this picture of him. Look at this picture of
Is
him.
it Ohio, is
what
he?
goes on underground stays underground.
He raped someone with a pickaxe.
Yeah.
Look at this picture of him.
I know. He's got such swag. Bush. Right, let's see what he did.
Let's see what he
Come on.
did.
Maybe preload these. Oh.
Aggravated manslaughter.
Or as I like to call it, murder.
Yeah.
What's aggravated manslaughter?
Really grumpily accidentally killing someone. Just really aggravating.
He ran someone over while he was late for work.
Yeah. Aggravated manslaughter. So that's trying to fuck someone up and accidentally killing them. So you intended
God.
to hurt them, but you didn't mean to kill them. That's
But he
what that
looks
means. I
so
think.
nice on his
Yeah.
thing. You know, with his little...
Well, he's found Jesus now, hasn't he?
Has he?
Yeah, that's what he said up there. He likes leading Bible studies.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say if I was in prison and I was trying to get out.
100%.
Yeah. I wouldn't mean it. Just for the
apparently-
record, I
Oh,
wouldn't
wait a
mean
minute.
it.
I was watching a YouTube video with an American con who said the move is to say that you're Muslim and then you get the halal meal, which is usually a bit better. 'cause
Oh,
they've got to,
really?
look
Yeah,
after.
that's
It's
all
got to be like better quality meat. And
Can
stuff.
we
So,
do one more? Can we click on Laxatives Davis?
Laxavia.
Like Xavier.
That's
Laxavia
not a name.
Davis.
That's not a name.
It's a.
Laxative's not a name.
Yeah. I mean, it is his name.
No, I'm not calling it. Right. His crime.
Oh, I like his start of his profile. What's up? How are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm
my
a cool,
name is
laid-back person.
Laxavia, but everyone calls me Way. There you go.
Okay. I'm going to go with. Let's not look at the times. I want to guess before. I've seen
Okay,
all
yeah. Judge
that.
it by just what he looks like.
And his little bio. I'm going to go with armed robbery.
Armed robbery.
Armed robbery, I'm in. Higher or lower than armed robbery, Fred?
I am going to go with Laxavia Davis. Went to prison for running someone over in a car.
What crime would that be?
I was
You've
going
got
to
to
say
name the
that.
crime.
Bad driving.
Bad driving. He's gone in with bad driving. We're going higher than lower than a bad driver cunt.
I think he moved in with an old lady and he started spending money from her account without her knowing. And then when her relatives started to suspect,
Yeah.
and so they confronted him about it,
Yeah.
and he lost his temper
Yeah.
and he beat one of them to death.
Right. That's very specific.
Yeah,
It could be that.
It could be that. I think he found a body.
Yeah.
He didn't kill the body, but he did take its skin off and wear it as his own skin.
Okay, cool, right.
He was
Wearing
cold.
skin, yeah.
Wearing someone's skin.
Wearing skin.
Well, he's been incarcerated since 2012. His earliest release date is 2028.
Oh, it's 16 years. He's got a
16
16-year sentence.
And his crime is Aggravated battery with a firearm.
Oh.
So does that mean you hit them with a gun?
Maybe you shot at them. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely bad.
Or he aggravated a battery?
Or
with
maybe
a
he just shot
firearm?
someone. Maybe shooting at some double A's. I think he maybe like shot someone, and they didn't die. I reckon like he shot someone in the leg or something, which is not very chilled and laid back of you, Xavier. It's very unlike the bio you gave. I don't know about you. If someone describes themselves as chilled and laid back, I don't expect them to shoot me in the fucking leg.
Yeah.
He's hardly the dude from The Big Lebowski.
I don't think any chilled and relaxed person would have a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to
Yeah.
start with.
Is there a thing, if you go back to the previous page, I think there's a thing where it says you can email them. Institutional email, or
Yeah.
the
I
last
think
guy.
we have to sign up before
You're
we
right.
can do it.
And he's not willing to correspond outside the US anyway.
No, he's not.
Oh,
interested.
you lazy cunt.
Xenophobe.
No, he's looking to bang. Because like part of this, you can filter by
That's
sexual
what got him in trouble
orientation.
in the first place.
So this is it. They're trying.
That's excellent. Well
Nice.
done.
But yeah, they're trying to find a sexy partner.
Do you think he's on a booty call?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they all are.
How horny must you be if you've been in prison for 16 years?
Yeah, but this is what we're bringing in over here.
Yeah.
Part of being a prisoner is you have to have blue balls.
That's horrible, isn't it? I
Yeah.
think it's inhumane. Surely it'd cause less problems in prison if just like, once a month they all got wanked off. It'd calm them all down a bit, wouldn't
What
it?
a job.
Who you going to send that fella from UFC in to do that?
Francis Ngannou.
While he's out.
I think he's the only one capable. He's the only one they'd all be like, right, fair enough.
Yeah.
We've all got to take that. Even Charles Bronson might not fancy Francis Ngannou, But no, I think you just there's a lot of sex workers in the country. They could get them all working
So you're
together.
going to suggest that we spend taxpayers' money wanking off prisoners?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll
What
save
about
money in the long run.
Exactly, yeah. It'll stop people reoffending or make them reoffend more because they want to go back to prison where they get wanked off.
Oh, miss it. You get 3 square meals a day and a wank morning, noon, and night.
I just want to see what the Daily Mail's headline is about when prisoners are getting wanked off. They'd fucking lose their mind.
It makes me want to go in and wank off the prisoners just to annoy the Daily Mail.
Fuck you! But like, I do think like there was a thing like in America, someone was like in one of the legal weed states. They were like, they should let prisoners have it and like it'd stop them all like fighting as much. I'm like, yeah, just fucking chill them out a bit, innit? Anything that just calms
You
them
might
down.
not need to wank them off so much if you can
Exactly,
give them a
if
bit
they're
of gear
stoned.
to smoke.
Or it might make them even more horny. It can get you going. It can go either way.
I still think like
Wanks for prisoners.
We hope you're enjoying Dead Men Talking, and if you are, why not become a Patreon?
You tight bastard. Give us £3.
You can sign up at patreon.com/Dead Men Talk Pod, and for that, you get an extra episode every single week. You get access to specials, and you get to help support the podcast in a way that will make it a long-term thing. Because without the Patreons, we couldn't afford to keep doing this. So,
And we're definitely going to get in a lot of trouble at some point, and having like a built-in audience that aren't going anywhere that are subscribing really will protect us.
Lawyers ain't cheap, bro. So look, if you are enjoying it, you can actually head over to patreon.com/Dead Men Talk Pod right now and sign up for a 7-day free trial. And for that, you'll get access to everything so you can check out if it's for you before paying.
Yeah, don't go for a free membership, by the way. That's not the same thing. Free trial, and then you get access to absolutely everything on the Patreon. And if you're just dead skint or cheap, just try and watch everything in a week. Good luck. There's too much stuff.
We hope you're enjoying this week's episode of Dead Men Talking, and as a special treat, here is a snippet of a previous Patreon-only episode.
Got a very little sleep last night. Had about 4 hours sleep. I had to get really early to let a joiner in, and he's taken all my doors off. Then my missus couldn't find the hinges that I told her where they were, and now there's no doors in my house. She's had to go home,
Oh, good.
so I've got no doors.
Great story.
You know.
Easier, if anything.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
flow through the house will be exceptional. It's modern open plan living throughout my house now. From the bathroom to the living room. Open plan everywhere.
Actually, yeah, that is a good point. Why did we ever think of having doors inside?
What?
Well, like,
Privacy?
all right, for your bedroom, fine. But
And the bathroom.
and
you
the
need it for that.
bathroom, fine.
Kitchen?
Yeah, it might be noisy
You
and
don't need
gross.
kitchen
Smells and
privacy.
gases. Actually, I took the door off our kitchen and knocked that wall out. But like some people might need it. You might need a separate bit to
Sound?
yeah,
Keep
sounds,
sound out?
sound out.
Mm,
Drafts.
yeah,
Um,
I hear what you're
Pets.
saying, and what you're saying is
Yeah.
that there aren't really any good reasons.
Uh-huh.
Fair enough.
I understand
get
why
what-
you don't want any boundaries between you and the kitchen, and I assume the bathroom. I imagine you need to make very quick trips between the kitchen and bathroom per night.
Have got a downstairs bathroom that's converted from an old cupboard. And when I say converted, I mean...
You put a toilet in a cupboard.
Well, we didn't even do that. They
No.
put a toilet in a cupboard. It doesn't even have a light. I shit in the dark.
That is
You could put a light in there.
Yeah, but I can't be arsed.
You can buy like battery powered lights that stick on.
The battery ran out.
You could buy a lamp.
It came that way.
It had a light.
Yeah, the
and it died. How long ago did it die? The
Oh,
battery.
well over a year.
A year of shitting in the dark, so you can't buy a AA battery.
Yeah.
You probably got one in your
fact,
house.
Now I think about it, there's batteries in the house in the drawer.
How long have you had both batteries and a light that doesn't work and not put these two together?
Over a year.
It's genuinely incredible, isn't it? The lack of basic curiosity.
What I do have
How
though,
big is this cupboard? Because
What-
this is like one of the bleakest things I've ever
What
heard.
I do
is
have-
you sat crammed into a cupboard, shitting in the dark.
what I do have is...
Do you touch both walls of it?
Oh,
What's-
easy.
I think all 4 walls are pretty.
How many walls are you touching? It could be 6.
I do have a torch app on my phone.
Right, where do you put the phone?
What, sorry?
Whilst the torch app's on, where do you put the phone?
So I put it at the side and I put it down like that so it just lights up.
So you have it just lit up,
Yeah.
like you're telling a ghost story to
What's
your
a
shit.
haunting image for anyone who walks in there?
That is so horrific. You underlit, sat in a cupboard, lit from below, shitting.
And that's how I've
And you
done.
can't even like read your phone then. So you just sat there and all you're doing is shitting in the dark.
Yeah.
You just sat staring dead ahead, I assume, the back of a door.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
And at
you
no
say that.
point
the door
during that
doesn't close
thinking,
properly.
the door doesn't close properly. Your poor missus will be wandering around the house while you're shitting in a cupboard with the door open.
And
This
at no
is-
point
Why didn't you
during
turn the-
all this thinking time that you've got, did you think, I could put those batteries in?
Like, surely if the door doesn't close, just turn the light on outside. Did you also not think to do that?
No.
Does the light outside also not work? How many lights in your house don't work currently? What percentage of lights do you reckon don't work?
50.
You are the most useless cunt. That's fucking insane. It's so easy.
I've just been.
I just feel like I need to come round your house with a drill and just fix things for you.
I've just not been well.
No. You got Legionnaires like 2 months ago. You've been a fat spastic for much longer than that. For fuck's
Why are
sake.
your lights not working as just the bulbs?
The bulbs.
have gone?
It should be the bulbs, yeah.
Yeah. I just can't be asked getting new
Changing a
bulbs.
bulb.
Oh, I hate people like you.
Have you got any features for us?
Yes, I have. I've got some.
Can you tell that Tom's stressed out by a tech issue?
Do
Yeah.
you want a lovely question or do you want an advice?
Dealer's choice.
I want you to be honest and tell the listeners that we fucked up with a tech issue and there's been an edit point.
Again.
That's why you
Again,
went,
Tom.
yes, I have.
Because I'm just looking at the thing over there.
Advice,
So
first of all.
half of this episode's probably going to be fucking animated again.
That's good animation. Advice from a cunt.
I actually don't care if any of you live or die.
Right, this one's called prostate.
Okay.
As a 40-something man, I'm expecting that day where my GP wants to check my prostate is fast approaching.
That's the worst sentence anyone's ever written.
It's really bad.
I'm expecting that day where my GP wants to check my prostate is fast approaching.
Yeah, this feels like someone who's like, if this isn't your second language, you fucked this.
In fact, do you know what? I believe it is his second language. Tom, could you read it out and adjust for that?
Yeah. Can you read it in their voice, please?
Bonjour. I have a good relationship with my GP.
Oh, no, this guy's from Mauritania.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hello, I'm from Mauritania.
I don't know what Mauritanian people speak like.
Yeah.
I have a good relationship with my GP and seems like the sort of guy you'd want to sit and have a few pints with.
What? Who possibly has that relationship with a GP?
Yeah, how often are you seeing him?
Like, what the...
I'm-
mate, are you coming for some cancer night at the pub?
Yeah.
Is my GP coming?
Yeah, we can talk about that time you gave me a cream for my arsehole. Like, yeah, the last thing I want to do is socialise with my GP.
Would be great though, because at the end he give you a lollipop.
Yeah, a little sticker saying well done.
So I've been picking my brains for the funniest thing to say 2 seconds before he sticks his finger up my arse. Something along the lines of, tell me you love me, you didn't even buy me flowers, I normally wait for the second date. Can you think of anything, as this day must be fast approaching and it would be a missed opportunity?
Right. Well, all of those are shit for a start. They're very hack. He's going to have heard those a million times.
Yeah.
Like, a million times. Like, it's middle-aged blokes getting fingered. They're all going to think they've got a funny little one-liner.
Yeah.
You know, I think the way to do it is rather than go for a little funny one-liner, just make full eye contact and don't break it. Just refuse. Just the whole time he's doing it, and just get your eyes slightly wider the more he goes in.
Have
Wait
you
a
ever
minute.
had a prostate exam, though?
They don't do
Not,
it.
not
they
a
don't-
formal one.
They don't do it face to face, do they?
No, but I'm talking like.
You don't bend over, have you? You like sort of like lie in the fetal position.
What do you do it like missionary?
Have you had a prostate exam?
Yeah, I had one recently when I thought I had cancer, like really recently. We've talked about it on this
Yeah.
podcast. So you had to lie in the fetal position.
That's way more vulnerable.
I know, it is.
That's horrible. When you're curled up.
And you just like face against the wall.
Yeah.
like
You can
this.
still turn around. You can make
I
eye
don't
contact.
think you could sort of, but like, they want you to look away.
Do you
so-
pull your nuts up front?
They're usually at the front.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but when you're up like that, there's a bit of nut between your legs.
Yeah,
I think that's
got
a very
the front,
funny move. Rather than the line, just like do like the mangina. So when he goes to finger your ass, it's just dick and bollocks there in the way. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just go
Just
like that,
line
and then they go,
aside.
boop, and then they're back out.
I
again.
think right. The funny way to like a little funny line isn't going to cut it. Like I say, doctors have heard all these all the time.
Yeah.
You got to hide a surprise.
I was about to say that.
I think like put a little party popper.
No,
on something
no,
like
no,
that. So
no.
it's like a trap, like you're in the Vietnamese
I'll
jungle.
tell you what. I'll tell you what the move is. A wedding ring.
A wristwatch.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the smallest Russian doll with a picture of Michael Barrymore on.
I think like a little buzzer that electrocutes him.
Oh, like one of those stick and gum finger
A
traps.
Chinese finger. Put a Chinese finger trap so his finger gets stuck.
We're going to be friends forever now.
The only way to get it off is to go deeper.
Yeah,
All
just
those things are
Smear
funny.
your rim with tar. Just stick him in there.
Yeah, you have to have commitment to the
Yeah,
bit.
you got to modify your bum.
All those things are rubbish because
Those are really bad. Like if you say any of those, you're just gonna be like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna say something, you have to commit to it.
Yeah.
Like you can't just sort of be like, oh, at least buy me dinner.
I think if you want to like make a doctor awkward, you've got to come. It's the only way because they're going to hearing this all day. They're going to be bored by it. If you full on jizzed, even for a doctor, that's going to be a remarkable day.
I don't think they're doing it all day. They're not like just fingering bumholes all day.
Yeah, no, but they've been doing it for, the doctors, they're fingering enough bumholes that it's like, it's not a big
They
thing. for them.
do. It's like the division of labour. It makes their work quicker if they just put all the fingering bumholes into one day rather than
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes
Get a routine.
Yeah, like Henry
Sometimes-
Ford's production line for fingering bumholes.
sometimes
You
they'll
can have
get,
it in any colour as long as it's brown.
sometimes they'll get 5 guys in a row and make them all stand like that. They'll just do a whole hand at once. What about if you just said the word daddy? Just as
I
he
think just a
fingers your
quiet
bum.
moan is the worst thing you can do. If you just go, yeah, it's just like, that's the word. Just bite the pillow.
If you just went, daddy,
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah, I
that'd
think it's got to be really gentle and sincere. That makes it like way worse.
Yeah, I think mummy's worse.
Yeah, mummy is
Or-
worse. Yeah,
Or if you just turn around and blew him a kiss.
yeah.
So,
Yeah. I'm just like, don't worry, I'll get it. Just start yourself.
Oh, you go, right, your turn.
Yeah.
it would be funny if you already had a dildo jammed in your ass.
Exactly, yeah. It comes to do it, there's already a jewelled butt plug. with
Yeah,
a- Or like one of those horsetail butt plugs when you pull down your trousers. Oh, sorry, I'm actually a furry.
Just right on your bum cheek, poke here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good
Just,
one.
just so he knows.
So
and
he
he'll
knows
go,
how to poke.
oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Oh, what about
Oh,
you?
oh, fancy a pint later.
Yeah, now's your chance to ask him. It's like, you know what? As soon as he fingers, just go, you know what? I've just always thought me and
Do
you
you
should
know
hang out
what?
outside of here while his finger's still inside you. That's the worst thing you
That's
can
actually
do.
the most awkward thing.
Yeah.
Let him finger your bum and then go,
Fancy a
fancy
pint.
a pint after this.
Yeah. What are you doing?
That's-
What are you doing later? While he's still inside you, crucially, he's got to still be in there and just be like, I always just thought we had a bit of a vibe.
Or do it like Peter Kay with Taxi Drivers. Be like, been busy. Time you on till.
So yeah, I think you've got to make it really sincere. If you do a little quip, lame.
What about, it depends what ethnicity he is.
The doctor or the man?
Both.
Right.
The man, because it would be funny if someone fingered your bum hole and you shouted out Allah Akbar.
Right. Why?
That would be funny because it'd be inappropriate.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what's funny.
Just two white men fingering each other, shouting out Akbar. Is that your plan?
It's made him laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
It was more Rob's reaction to it that made me laugh, to be honest.
It's going to really disturb some people in the waiting room. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, maybe
If you're
that's,
next going into that room, you're like, fucking hell, how hard's he fingering him?
maybe that's the thing. You play to the waiting room, not to the
Yeah.
doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just go, Christ, 5 fingers. But yeah, I think you just got to go straight back, dead sincere, just be really quiet the whole time, just really intense. Just, do you want to go for a pint after this? Like, because honestly, the bit where he says, I've got a good relationship and I want to sit and have a pint with, that's the creepiest bit of the whole thing.
That is the creepiest thing.
Yeah.
That's so creepy. I want to have a pint with a doctor who I've met maybe 4 times.
You know, I might be there a lot. I think this guy's in the doctors a fair bit.
You reckon?
Yeah.
He's a 40-something-year-old man.
Yeah. Anal tears.
This is the person who does the no context dead man talking thing.
Oh, right, yeah, the guy who tries to get us in trouble.
Yeah.
When do you
We need a lot of context for what we do.
when do you reckon it's time to start regularly checking your prostate?
I don't know, I'm sure there's a medical advice.
I think it's mid-40s, I think.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Or if you're having like symptoms or whatever.
nobody's starting at mid-40s though, are they?
I'll start as soon as I can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't...
Fucking weirdo on your birthday.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a little treat. Like,
You can go whenever you want.
yeah,
You can go
like
now.
I don't mind the finger up my ass, and I'd rather not have prostate cancer. You know, I'd rather like to catch it early. So just go get fingered, lads. Chill out. It's just a little finger. It's way smaller than a poo. You know.
I think I'd rather have prostate cancer.
Well, good news for you. It's coming down the tracks pretty hard for you. Like, it's going to be a race between the different types of cancer to see which one can get in first.
I'd definitely rather have prostate cancer than go for a pint with my GP. Definitely.
Freddie's going to get massive breast cancer.
Have you got any questions?
Yeah, I've got a question.
Lovely question.
Dun, 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 dun.
Tom's a cunt.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
If there was a machine in a gym to train the muscles in your cock, whether it to lengthen, make harder, or increase stamina, would it be the busiest or the quietest machine in the gym?
What are you on about? It'd be the busiest by a mile.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, you'd
There would
never
be
be able to get on it.
There'd be whole gyms with
That's
just
all
that
the gym
one
would be.
piece.
There'd just be people doing curls. Yeah. Like, if men could improve the size of it, people buy dodgy pills from Russia to try and do it.
Would they want all the other blokes in the gym knowing that their cock needs lengthening?
I think
But-
I think home gyms would spike.
Yeah.
We'd all have a room in our house, definitely.
I'm already pricing up getting the garage converted.
But it doesn't. But the muscliest men still go to the gym because they want bigger muscles. So no matter how big your dick is, you're probably still like, I can be
Yeah.
bigger. Or,
The,
Well,
the muscliest men have the littlest
Yeah, they've got little balls because
Yeah.
of steroids.
and penises.
Yeah, but also it is embarrassing if you go to the gym and you have to lift the little weights in it. So
Yeah.
when I first started to go to the gym, I genuinely spent a few weeks at home doing like press ups and that because I didn't want to have to go lift the little plastic pink weights. I was dead scared I'd have to do that. So I was like, I can't be in the girls section lifting the plastic pink ones. I'll work out a bit at home before I go. So like, if you're having to do the dick equivalent of that, if you're there in the Zumba corner lifting the little ankle weights with your knob, and I was like, but again, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah,
It's better
yeah.
to be on a path to a bigger knob than being sat there accepting it, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think everyone would be.
I think
using it.
everyone would use it all the time.
100%.
I think
Gym memberships would go through the roof.
Yeah. There'd be whole branches of like CrossFit just dedicated to dick fucking
Yeah.
exercises and stuff.
Yeah, my dick would look like Joey Swole.
Do you know what as well? I still wouldn't fucking bother. I still wouldn't bother.
You wouldn't bother even for dick size improvement. Well, to be fair,
It's not
like,
my problem.
exercise would genuinely make your dick bigger because you'd like, all the flab and everything would go away from it.
Not my problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's in, it's in.
Yeah. There is a thing. That is the thing with dick size. By the time someone's seen it, it's kind of too late. isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly. What are you going to do? Say no. Ah!
I mean, they can do that. Just to be clear, Freddie, they can do that.
Not if you're Russell Brand.
If you're not Russell Brand.
Yeah. In any way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Russell Brand was a successful comedian.
He was. He was fucking shit.
He was a very successful
He might have been
comedian.
cheap, but he was very successful.
He was fucking. I always thought he was weird as fuck. I always thought he was a weird, creepy cunt that
I
was
assumed you would like him for
using big words and shit like that.
that. Yeah. You always use like long words incorrectly. That's
No,
one of
but
your
he
things.
used them properly. That was what was annoying.
It's like Stuart Hall, beware anyone who's too loquacious.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
There you go.
But you just said.
Oh,
you just
no!
said-
I'm hiding in plain sight.
Oh, fucking hell. In front of all the pedo autobiographies. It's the worst place for you to be.
Well, they all pedos.
Not just
No, some are
pedos.
victims.
She wasn't.
Yeah, she wasn't. No, she definitely wasn't.
Might be now.
Yeah, maybe, Harvey Price, not a pedo.
That we know of.
Yeah,
No.
I think he'd struggle.
I don't think he'd struggle.
I think the other one would.
Yeah, I think he'd struggle with all the typing and grooming.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
What's that? Conversations with a paedophile.
Oh, mate, you can have that if you want.
Like we thought, like someone sent us it, and we thought it'd be dead funny, and it's just the saddest thing I've ever read. It's a paedophile, like someone interviewed a pedo in prison, like this professor. She
Yeah.
goes and interviews him, and he just like really graphically in detail breaks down how he psychologically tortured then fucked kids. It's like it's not a laugh.
No,
It's
you're
like,
right. It doesn't sound as funny as the title would suggest.
No, this is it. So we got sent it. We're like, conversations with a paedophile, bloody hell. And then we're all just like 10 minutes later, we're all just like, it was heavy, man.
Yeah.
It was heavy.
It was not a laugh.
Right, what else have you got, Tom?
Got some news.
Yeah, let's do a news thing, and then we'll.
Oh, I've got some videos as well. We'll
yeah.
watch this video first. I've been sent it a few times, and
Okay.
you'll probably see it before the next episode. This one's called Sex Music.
Okay.
Oh.
Right, this is. If this doesn't happen at Dead Meat, I'll be fucking furious.
It's just two people fucking on a stage while a band's playing.
That's pretty awesome. Like, that's really rad. Way to go, metal guys.
I bet she stinks.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
She looks like she buys crystals off TikTok.
God, what happened in her childhood?
What festival is this? Just out of interest.
Well, on the 27th of July. I feel like it shows a lack of confidence in your music. You know,
Yeah.
if you're like, look, they're not going to go for the song. Let's get some shaggers up here.
Yeah. Smoke and mirrors, isn't it?
Yeah. If you're an exhibitionist, though, that is your absolute dream, innit? You know.
Oh, God, yeah. She looked like she was having the time of her bloody life.
And good on her, you know, what a lovely time. But yeah, you know, if someone offers you a shag on a stage at a festival, probably say no
Did I ever tell you about the time that
You got bummed at a festival.
because he's gay.
Did I ever tell you about the time that a couple tricked me into using a vibrating fucking
You
vibrator?
did tell
on one
me
of them?
this. I don't know if you
On
told
st-
me on this, but you've
So-
definitely told me.
It was like a gig that I was doing, and I think it was around the time of Children in Need or something like that. I don't know why that's important.
Yeah, so there was this guy, right? He was about 7 foot tall, yellow eye patch, right?
Yeah. So the guy goes, I'm comparing, and the guy says something like, I was talking to him, and he kept showing off this little key fob type thing, like the sort of thing, like, you know, like a BMW's keys. And he was like, kept pressing it, and his partner next to him kept being like, like this. And I'm like, oh, dear God. And then he goes, get her up on stage. And I went, no. I said, that's no. And he went, if you get her up on stage, I'll give 50 quid to Children in Need or some shit. And so everyone was like, oh, get her up on stage and shit like that. And so she came up on stage, and he gave me the key fob, and he was like, press it. And she's like, and he was filming it. And I was like, I'm on the fucking dark web now, aren't I? Like, I'm on weird, kinky, fucking exhibitionistporn.com. But I was pressing it, and she was like, it was
I wouldn't be pressing that shit. Like, you make your own Mrs. Cum. You know, I've got enough work at home. You outsourcing your missus's kicks to me. You can fuck off. I think that's fucking gross. Like, don't get me involved. Don't get me a lot of remote control.
Yeah, I didn't like it either. I felt used.
Yeah, a bit violated.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't fit.
Did you have a little wank afterwards?
No, she wasn't fit.
Yeah.
I mean,
the question stands.
I would totally change how I felt about it.
How fit was the man?
If she was like 22 years old and gorgeous, like a model,
Yeah.
but she wasn't. She was in like a
Yeah,
late
but if you're
40s.
if you're a 22-year-old gorgeous model, it is nearly impossible for you to sexually assault someone. It's like it is so hard for someone like like a 10 to assault someone is very difficult.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but this one was like in her late 40s.
Yeah.
Like looked like she'd had, you know.
Yeah, she had- probably
Children.
had a few of them up there. Looked like one of those shops in a shopping centre where they fly a drone outside of it up there.
Yeah, it was just a bit like, ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't take your sex games out into public and don't
Yeah.
involve me.
Yeah, and I think the older that you are, the more gross it is that you're still kinky.
Sex, yeah, that is grosser.
Yeah, but I mean, your kinks are more gross.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if you can imagine now a gorgeous young girl, like,
Yeah.
sucking a foot, you're like, oh, it's not my thing, but, you know, she's fit. Imagine an 80-year-old woman sucking a toe.
Keep going.
It's just like,
No,
ugh.
that's why, like, you know, the Frank Boff film was pretty grim.
What's the Frank Buff thing?
Oh, you know, like he was a TV presenter, wasn't he? And he'd go to like sex dungeons and stuff and
Right.
get clamps on his nipples and his ball bags and that.
Yeah.
Ah.
You know, but it's these kind of sort of trusted old men that the BBC have to front their programs. When they go kinky, it's just
It's always like judges and like top lawyers and like
Hugh
business
Edwards.
people. Hugh Edwards. It's always them that like, you know, they're prim and proper on the surface, and that double life is what turns them on, isn't it? That,
Yeah.
like, you know, behind closed doors. It's like it's a proper British thing, in it, behind the net curtains on middle class estates. all
Yeah.
the dirty shit
because
going on.
all human beings are scum. It's just about how well you hide it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I bet Malala is into some right fucking fetish.
Yeah, she had a
porn.
bit of a dodgy childhood. I bet she's into some like mad stuff. Like, I bet she gets her boyfriend to pull up on a pickup truck with an AK-47.
I bet she's into gaping.
No, what you got to do is, while she's getting fucked, you just got to like slap a book out of her hand. You just got to rub out a chalkboard to be like, you're not allowed to look at that.
She's into educational spanking. Yeah. She's
got to throw a motorboard out of a window.
She's into getting the cane.
she's into being a schoolgirl, but she's absent. Yeah, I reckon Greta's into some mad shit as well.
Do you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like on the surface, you know.
You know, I don't think she would. Like, I think she would think she is, but like, what her actual like proper like dark dirty thing is just someone like not properly recycling a plastic bottle. She'd be like, "Oh, you're so naughty."
Yeah.
Putting the condom in the wrong bin.
Should we look at some videos?
Oh
Yeah.
God.
So if you want to send videos in, what's the number, Rob?
The number is, it's written right there, Freddie.
Yeah, I know, but this was like a double thing.
A little double team, was it?
I couldn't be
Off the
arsed.
back of
I
that.
couldn't be
You could be
bothered
asked
doing it.
reading numbers. I know, that's why I made you do it, because I realised it was just sheer laziness. He was like, I'm not reading all those numbers. There's like 12 of them. It's 07354 188 257 on WhatsApp, that is. Send us your videos to 07354 188 257. Send us the worst video on your phone. As ever, there are rules. There is no death, no kids, no animals, no racism. Unless you get all four, then that's a full house. Send it in.
Someone broke the rule of no death and said a very bad death.
Yeah, that's going to happen, mate. Like,
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
Tom has taken over the job of filtering the videos from me. I used to do it, but I kept losing the phone. So now Tom has to do it. And this is what happens. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of people dying.
Yeah.
People don't respect the rules.
We're a podcast about rules.
Exactly.
Is there anything that makes you gip, cunt?
No, I don't think so.
To be honest,
Lad, baby.
these aren't the worst videos this week. They're pretty crazy, but they're not like
We've
the
had
worst
some
ones.
good ones in the last couple of weeks. We might show
Oh,
you
sure. The
I
well,
have
in a
to say, after my last visit here, I felt sickened inside for about 3 weeks. But, you know,
Yeah.
it just wears off, doesn't
It
it?
does eventually,
yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
it? You just sort of get used to it as well.
Yeah.
Like, and we've got so desensitized to it now. I'll watch someone's like intestines be ripped out and be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just shut your eyes and you keep seeing it, and then eventually it goes.
Eventually it does, yeah. Yeah, totally, yeah. So, you know, enjoy your next few weeks.
Oh, thanks.
Let's start with bike.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh, he's gone full Homer Simpson off the cliff. Oh, God. Oh, God, he's still rolling. He is still rolling.
Oh.
Wait, Tom, can we just redo this without the sound? Because that is going to be a massive copyright strike, you fucking
You can
idiot.
take the sound off.
Okay, cool.
is good.
Just we're gonna-
Editor, take that sound off.
Yeah, please do, because like that's a very famous song
yeah,
that will
yeah.
instantly get picked
Couldn't
up
you
by
put
YouTube.
Queen's bicycle ride?
Yeah, that would work better, I think. Yeah.
Watch it again. Watch it one more time.
So like, there's a mountain biker going off a mountain.
He
and
fucks
just-
it instantly. Like the
Yeah.
first thing he does
Yeah.
is
Well, I
done.
think they probably edit off a bit of the footage, mate.
I like to ride my bicycle. I like to.
He
ride
goes
bicycle.
really far. This guy. Yeah, that's a lot of broken bones.
That guy filming just not helping.
What's he meant to do?
Well, put your phone down and run after him.
No, he's thought about the 250 quid from Jeremy Beadle
Yeah,
when he
yeah,
halfway
yeah,
through,
yeah,
and he's
yeah.
like, oh,
I
shall
think he did exactly the right thing. Finish filming, then go help him.
Yeah.
You know, because otherwise we'd not be helped by seeing that fun video. So
Also,
there
as
we
well, from his perspective, the first thing he'll say is, "Did you film it?"
go. Yeah.
They'll be like, no, I only filmed it.
I'll be gutted if I didn't get the clip. Right, there we
Content, innit?
Does he Portaloo fight?
go. Absolutely.
Yes, this is a fight in a Portaloo. Probably.
Yeah. Oh, I think we've actually had this one, mate.
Oh, have we?
Yeah, it's a lot of
don't
white
know.
women fighting in a Portaloo. We have. Yeah, we've had this one.
Oh, I haven't had it.
All right. See, the reason I remember is I remember the woman in the white because she turns me on massively.
Yeah.
She fucking the woman in the white is an absolute.
She's coming swinging, just kicking the fuck out of everyone. Oosh.
There's one there just going in the toilet.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
that's
what's
very
great
helpful.
about watching like loads of women fight is that you never know which one's gonna win. Do you know what I mean?
Hard
Like,
to pick them out, innit?
like when you watch two blokes fight, usually there's one that's massive, and you're like, "Yeah, it's fucking winning."
Yeah.
But with women, they can come out of nowhere and just fucking.
I think female fights in general, like, obviously once you get to like, you know, professionals, they know what they're doing, all this. But I think with like general women fights you see like this where they're just pissed, it's mainly psychological.
Oh, it's attitude, isn't it?
It's the fact that that one came in flying scatters all the other ones.
That one in the white, it felt like she might have done that before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's kicked people out of a Portaloo toilet in the past.
Like her fella is definitely getting in loads of fights that she starts.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know if you've ever had a
Yeah.
girlfriend like this that will just like kick off shitloads in pubs, and then you've got to be the one who's like, oh, I guess I've now got to deal with this.
I had a first date like that once.
What?
This girl got levered, absolutely levered, and then accused someone of looking at her. and then this guy was like, I'm not fucking looking at you. And then his girlfriend was like, what are you gonna do about it? And I'm like, this was a first date. I do not want to be involved in this at all. So the date ended pretty quickly after that.
Yeah. Did you shag her?
No, I didn't. Scared of her.
Yeah. Those are the best ones to shag.
Does he bin fire?
Yeah.
This one's weird.
Okay. Oh no. No. Why? No.
So he's submerged in a bin that's set on fire.
Right, he's in liquid that they've set the top of on
Yeah.
fire. Yeah, he's fully submerged in it. What the fuck is the plan here?
That'll be fine. That you just have to. oh,
No, that's not fine. That's not fine.
Oh no, she's just jumping up to try and get the fire out.
That's not fine. His head is very on fire. His head is really on fire. It's been on fire for a while.
Look, his mate laughing.
His mate's just brushing his head. Why wouldn't you have like a blanket ready to put? I thought that's what they're going to do. They set the top on fire. You put a fire blanket over it. He comes out. Ta-da. But no, he's just on fire a lot.
Yeah, he's just a
I thought his mate was rubbing his head in encouragement.
There's a good lad.
Doing a great job, mate. Absolutely beautiful. Fucking hell. Last thing you'd want is your head rubbed as well when all his skin's flaking off like that. That was on fire for a while. And you know when it's dunking it, so he's not in water, he's in whatever the fuel is. It's not going to be cool in there because it's on fire, that liquid. So it's not like, I reckon he's imagined once he goes under the surface, it'll be like, oh, I'm underwater. It'll be cool then. I'll pop up, it'll be hot, and then I'll go and be cool. And he's just like, oh no, I'm on fire here, and I'm still on fire here, and I'm still on fire here. Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's the end of the videos this week.
Well, we'll show some ones for the last couple of weeks, mate. Like, we've got a couple of belters.
Do, yeah.
Can we show, have you got Martin's Bath available? Do you remember Naked Martin's Bath from a couple of weeks ago? Have you got that anywhere?
No, I think that's
Oh, Sticky Prolapse is fun.
This is a very fun
I think
one.
Circular Saw is the
Go
one.
on.
We'll work up to Circular Saw.
Let's just watch two more.
All right, let's watch Footloose first.
Footloose.
So we've found a couple of new real favourites in the last couple of weeks
Yeah.
we've been showing everyone. This one is amazing.
That's the fella from the prison.
Yeah.
What's
Is
his
that
name?
laxative?
Laxative.
It's laxative running away.
Laxarius Davis.
His foot broken.
Oh my God, this man is tripping. For real.
He is tripping.
It's the foot. It's the foot for me.
It's the foot for me.
He's not even screaming.
Right, and you know you want to, like, that guy's in shock. Well, you're having a go at the people for filming before. They drive off,
Yeah.
offer him no assistance and just drive away. That's mental, innit? That American everyone for themselves
And
attitude.
they commented on what was happening first.
Yeah, oh yeah, they've really had a good look at it, and then they've gone, right, should we fuck off?
Let's do prolapse next.
Yeah, sticky prolapse.
No, let's go circular.
Sticky prolapse, Tom. There we go.
Oh, he's so prolapse.
He's really
So how long have you been a
snogging it. I like that he's wearing a rubber glove, though. Keep it safe. You know, you don't want anything getting dirty. Do you reckon it is covered in cum? That's what the stringy stuff is.
I mean, it's consistent with what I would imagine cum to be like on a prolapse.
It might just be prolapse juice. I don't know what comes out of a
I've never
prolapse.
seen anyone wank off a prolapse before.
You've never lived, have you?
No.
Here you go. See, we're
This is why I keep coming back.
Exactly, you keep learning new things. It's like going on every series of David Attenborough. There's one thing they've filmed that they've never seen before. Like, you
Yeah.
know, when they got orcas working together in a team to kill that seal, I'm like, we've never seen that
Yeah.
behaviour before. Our version is, you ever seen anyone wank off a prolapse?
I don't think you'll have ever seen this one.
Jesus Christ. This is one of the roughest ones we've ever had,
This one's
this.
called circular saw.
What's horrible about this is, if you just pause immediately, you instantly know what's about to happen. It's one of these things where it's like, what happens next?
Is that a circular saw or is it a grinder?
It's
Oh,
it's a
definitely-
multi-tool with a...
No, but I think
I
he's
just
on
want to check
ground.
this correctly titled.
I had the same issue actually. Like, yeah, Tom was, you know, being a moany bitch about it, but it's not actually a full circular saw. I think it'd be very hard to do what they do with this with a full circular
It won't
saw.
be the thing you remember of this video. Why am I watching this again?
That's enough.
What? Why? Why has he done that?
Well, it's 2023, isn't it? I also think at this point we can safely assume they. They pop it in a little Tupperware at the end. It's wild how calm it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
That wasn't a spur of the moment thing. They've built up to that, haven't they?
I don't think you spur of the moment cut your cock off. Surely.
no.
You don't go, well, I've got a multi-tool.
I'd run out of wood. Really want to use it. Yeah. Fucking hell. Like, the why is the ultimate question, obviously. No fucking idea. It's just people's kink and that and stuff as well, isn't it? Like, people are into
Yeah,
wild
but
shit.
I always think just have a wank and you'll feel differently at the end.
Yeah.
Whenever you're thinking about doing something fucking that requires any sort of effort, just have a wank and think to yourself, how do I feel after
Yeah,
it?
but that's what I think about Michael Hutchins. Is if you go one step beyond a wank, there's no stopping.
Yeah. You need to learn to be satisfied with a wank.
Yeah.
It needs to be enough for you, a wank. If
no
you're
wa-
adding bells
yeah.
and whistles.
Have a
yeah.
wank and quit.
When the fun stops,
Stop.
They have to start putting those messages on belts from Gamble Aware. So there we go. There's some fun videos. If you've got some, send us into 07354 188 257. Now, before you go, Cunt, we do want to promote this single from this band that you've found.
The Crackpots.
The Crackpots.
With a
yeah.
K.
With a K. Oh, that's nice. You know,
Yeah.
like, what a coincidence.
Yes.
So what's the single called? Where can people get it? How can they help out?
The single's called Proper Christmas.
Yeah.
You can find out all the details at properchristmas.info. There's going to be a nice little puppet video, which will hopefully be up and about by the time this goes out.
Lovely.
And
Lovely and
it's out on
positive.
it's out on December the 8th.
December the 8th, fantastic. And yeah, it's nice to be able to have a positive Christmas message this year, because thankfully Lad Baby killed himself. So that's nice.
Yay!
Anything that you want to
Choked to death on a sausage roll.
plug? Anything that we should plug?
Oh yeah, we're running the festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dead Meat, get your tickets. At the time of recording, tickets have been on sale for like 2 days. Basically, we're running a massive like comedy live podcast chaos festival in summer, July 27th in Manchester. And like we put the tickets on sale as we recorded 2 days ago, and we've sold a quarter of them already.
Yeah, yeah, and that was only to Patreons as well.
Yeah,
so it's
so-
not even out for general release
But-
yet
well,
at the time of recording.
By the time you're watching this they will be on public sale, but get them quick. They're going to fucking sell out. Like,
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
like it's going to be amazing as well. We've got loads of surprises we're working on. It's going to be the best day of the year.
27th, Saturday the 27th of July in Didsbury, Manchester. Tickets are 40 quid. 13 hours of comedy, podcasts, and all those sorts of mad shit in between. You can get your tickets at deadmentalkpod.com. You can also sign up for our Patreon at www.patreon.com/deadmentalkpod for £3 a month, you get an extra episode, loads of special content.
We've done like directors' commentaries. We've got loads of specials. There's just loads of stuff on
and
there.
you get a 7-day free trial from there.
Exactly.
As well.
Go on it. Get yourself a little 7-day free trial. Check out all the stuff on there. And we're so confident that you won't remember to cancel that subscription. We'll give you it for free for a week.
Other than that, thanks for listening. Go and listen to the Crackpots right
Get the
now.
Crackpots downloaded, stream it. Like, look, Kunt's not allowed to tell you to do it, but I can. Stream it loads of times. Just leave it running in the background.
Yeah, stream it on 2, Volume 2.
Volume 2. Just keep it running in the background.
Volume 1, they got a problem with.
Yeah.
Volume 2, fine.
Get it streamed, get it downloaded, and we'll have a lovely Christmas without that pastry nonce for once. It would be so lovely if the Crackpots were the #1 this year.
Not half.
So we'll do it. Thanks for coming, mate. Great to see you.
Great to come back. Thank you.
We'll see you next Christmas.
Yeah.
Good to have you.
Fuck
Fuck
off.
off.